Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Art Throwdown. It's Wednesday, September 2nd, and we're back. We're back for yet another night of fun. I'm just going to gather up some of my supplies. Looking for a project. Here we go. And there's Russell. And there he is. He's coming in. Hey, Carrie and Anna and Ashley. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
So did you find a project yet?
I did. I have this postcard that's made out of Butterfinger packaging that I have had on hand just in case I need a spare project. And here we are.
Yay, Carrie's
Yay.
awake. Hello,
Hey,
Trisha.
Trisha.
Let's see. We have Anna. We have Ashley. We have Broadway Doorman.
Clover. Moonlight Clover joined.
Clover.
Hi. Gotta get my crafting sweatshirt on. I'm actually chilly tonight.
Nan's here. Congratulations, Nan, on your
Oh,
jelly rolling.
yeah. The
Yeah,
jelly
Jim is
printing.
here.
Hey,
Jelly
Jim.
printing.
Hey, guys. All
Woo
right.
woo.
So, Russell, in full disclosure, I'm going to try to stay awake for as long as I can, but I honestly think I'm only going to make it like 30 minutes. So, it's been a long day.
It has been. Nick's here. Welcome.
Hey.
We will stay on as long as you are able.
Anna
So no
says that she
pressure.
wants to see how you store your folders.
Okay. Um,
And Nan likes the jelly printing, so that's been a big hit. See? Told you, Nan. It's awesome.
it is so addictive.
It is. It is. It's messy, but it's really fun. Really, really fun.
So Anna, maybe when I go back to doing the Sunday studio, I can give you a highlight of how I store my folders. But mainly they're done in hanging files, in portable plastic hanging file uh, uh, boxes with lids. So it's Jim says that he will jump in if you need
He's
to go.
offering. All right. Yeah. It sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me.
But you know what's going to happen before you know it, we're going to be at the hour mark and we're going to
Maybe,
go
maybe,
yeah.
maybe, maybe. And I'm
But
totally, hey, Phil, I'm totally cool with sharing the wealth here. So, you know,
Jennifer's here, welcome.
hey, guys.
So after last night's discussion, I just thought I'd jump in and I will show you the history of the Global Forever stamp, and then I will turn the camera around and I will talk into the camera because this is going to take all of 5 minutes. But is Patty on yet? Do you know? Have you noticed?
Scanning. I didn't
Yeah,
see
same
her
here.
yet.
I haven't either, but she was the
No,
one that requested. Is Lisa here?
not
Lulu
yet.
Vision?
No,
Okay.
Lulu Vision is not
Well,
here yet.
well, I think
Yet.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this. Wait a couple minutes, and so just talking to the camera now. So let me turn this camera around.
No way.
Yes, way. Oh, there's Lisa.
Hey.
Hello, you.
Hi.
Hi.
Cool.
Cool beans.
This is my emergency postcard. I've been using it. I've been saving it for just such an occasion when I didn't have anything picked out to do. Because there's
So,
always stuff to do with postcard collage, you know.
absolutely. So hi.
Hello.
I'm with you. Today has been the day.
It's been it's
But
Face of the
yeah,
Moon or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yup.
how, I know we've talked about this already, but how is it September already? It's
This whole
just
summer was a farce. I'm like, where did it go? We were supposed to
oh,
have like this big summer, and it was like the summer that wasn't. I don't know
well, it's the
why.
year. It's the year that isn't. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
And I think
And
been the
I've been trying. I've really been trying to enjoy my summer. I really have, but
yeah, yeah.
I got to be honest with myself. Eh,
And what color's my tongue today? Anybody?
purple.
Anybody else? Full corn moon only happens every 3 years, and it's throwing the Pisces off, says Carrie.
Full corn moon.
I
Oh.
have no idea what that is. Hey, Vicky. Vicky is joining us from India.
It's a very
Welcome.
full corn moon. Hey, Vicky, is a very, very special kind of moon phase, and it only happens every 3 years.
Yeah,
So now we know.
I don't know what that is, but it's good to know that we're in it. So, but
Nan
yeah,
guesses orange.
it's red.
Ah, mine
I
is
mixed I mixed my flavors today.
was
I
reddish.
I mixed
I had Tootsie
cherry
Roll
with
Pops.
cinnamon.
I had Tootsie Roll Pops because I can, and I had popcorn. I'm like, I'm an adult, dang it. I'm going to have whatever I want. And
You're
I
damn
did.
grown up. You can do whatever you
I
want. You're
did.
absolutely
I
right. Yep.
did. Yup.
Yep.
Now I'm sugar crashing. So,
Yeah.
you know,
That's why you want to go to sleep. Sugar
comes
crash.
with the territory, I think.
Yeah, I do that with popcorn. Makes me sleepy. I don't know why.
I had a bowl. I made
Yeah.
one for myself. I had a whole bowl of popcorn about an hour ago because I could. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit down and vegetate for a bit. And there I was. And there was the popcorn. So, you know.
Carrie says that the corn moon lasts 3 days.
So is
So I
today
don't.
like day one of this thing? Is that the deal?
I don't know. He said.
But Carrie knows.
Carrie does know. Carrie knows all.
Carrie
Um.
is very well versed in this, apparently.
Oh, I have to put this aside because I'm sending this to you. I can't show
You
you.
can't show me the
No,
surprise?
because you said you didn't want to see it. So
That's true. That would be hypocritical of me then to ask to see
no,
it
not
the
really.
next day, right?
No, not really.
No, seriously, don't spoil the surprise. 'Cause
Yeah,
I like surprises.
I'm not. I'm opening up my Harry Potter sticker folio.
Woo!
Ashley says she doesn't need 2 more days like today. Her day went absolutely
It's
sideways.
just been squirrely. It's
Yeah.
squirrely. It is. It is.
You know what drives me absolutely bonkers? Let me see
Um,
if I can find an example. I can. I just threw it on the floor.
the the Earth Day stamp.
No, it's not. It's not stamp related.
Oh, okay.
It's packaging related.
Oh, when you order something from Amazon and it's a small, tiny item, but they put it inside of a gigantic box or
Oh,
envelope.
yeah, that does bother me.
Was I
But
right?
it's these. No, it's these auto seal bags. You know, the ones that have the little usually a cellophane bag, and they have this little glue strip on it,
Yep.
right?
The stickers come in, right?
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
then they stick to the glue strip sticks to everything, so you can't when
Yeah,
you're
so you
trying to
can't
put
reuse it. It gets stuck
well,
upon
but
itself.
when you try to put something back in and it sticks and you can't go all the way in because the glue strip sticks to whatever it is you're trying to put back into the packaging,
Yes.
it drives me absolutely crazy. Um, Carrie says we really feel it when it's a full moon in healthcare. People are the worst.
Ah.
So this is the Harry Potter sticker folio. And so I'm actually going to separate this from said folio. Oops. I almost peeled off stickers in the process because the adhesive is so strong. See, that's what I hate. Okay. So these are little mini sheets. So I guess that's Ron, right? That's Ron
Looks like
Weasley,
Ron
maybe
Weasley. Yep.
yeah, and Harry. Who is your favorite character in Harry Potter?
Oh man, I don't think I had one. I really didn't have a favorite. I know that sounds
Mine was
weird.
Hermione. I love Hermione. I love smart women.
I don't.
I
I
do.
liked all the like. There was no character that I disliked. I think I liked
Okay.
all of them.
So we have Hermione there. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Maybe so, is that Luna because of the glasses?
Maybe
Maybe.
Luna Lovegood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe because of the glasses.
I'll never forget when those books first came out. I was living in DC at the time, and I was taking the metro. I used to have to take it from Bethesda all the way down to Library of Congress, which was like a huge trek every day. But I started to notice this is a summer of 2001, or maybe the summer of 2000, I want to say. I kept noticing that all of these adults were reading this gigantic thick children's book, and it turned out it was the first Harry Potter book, and I'm like, why are there grown-ups reading this book? I thought it was the strangest thing. And then a few months later my friend told me about the series, and I was like, whoa, where has this been all my life? And yeah.
So we have a vote for Snape. We have a vote
Ooh.
for Hagrid.
Yup.
Um, and we have a couple of confessions, true confessions. Ashley says, I have not seen nor read any Harry Potter book or
Get in
movie.
on that. It is
Wow.
awesome. It is
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm with you, Carrie. That's my face. I'm doing the emoji.
Get in
Yeah.
on that. No, it's
And
awesome.
Nan,
Super
too.
awesome.
Nan hasn't done any of them.
Ah. Well,
Jennifer
this is
says
the
she's
perfect
seen all the
time.
movies but have not read the books. And she loves Ron. Nick says she only just read the books this year and still hasn't seen any of the movies.
I have to say, if I had to pick a character, it would be Scabbers the rat.
Of course it would. Of course.
But only because he turned into, oh my God, I forget the guy's name. I can picture
John
him.
Riddle?
Yes.
Or not John Riddle.
Not Tom.
Something Riddle. Tom Riddle.
Was it Tom Riddle? No.
No?
Someone knows the name. I haven't watched the movies or read the books in a
Yeah.
while. But anyways, no, Scabbers was probably one of my top ones. Top faves.
So this is the teachers. This is He Who Shall Not Be Named, and there's Hagrid there, and there's what's his name, Albus. What's Dumbledore?
Dumbledore. Although I would say I think Dobby the Elf is probably my second favorite after Scabbers the Rat.
And then we get more of these.
But so my favorite characters were more secondary, maybe even tertiary characters in the series. But
Jim says he saw the movies as Josh was growing up, never read the books, but Sean and Josh did. Nan says she does have the Harry Potter postage stamps, though.
Harry Potter made postage stamps?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I missed that.
Yep.
I used to love going to the book release parties at
Uh-oh.
Borders
Uh-oh.
and what?
Guess what I found?
What?
Looky, looky.
Oh, there is a Scabbers. Oh my God. It kind of looks like Pepito. Look at that.
It does look like Pepito.
Huh, I like it.
Yeah.
See, and the owl is
Oh my
in
gosh,
there.
now this drives me crazy. Crazy. Look at these miniatures.
The miniatures drive you crazy?
Well, just look, I mean, what's the point? You can't even see anything. I mean, they're tiny.
It's time to go write a complaint letter, Russell.
Yeah. Look how tiny they are. See, this is the regular size one.
You're like, dear Harry Potter sticker manufacturer, I don't like your tiny stickers.
So, and then we have the different...
Does your packaging show who made those stickers, by the way?
I'm sure it does.
Dear sticker
Paper
manufacturer.
House.
Paper
House Productions. Yeah.
Your paper house.
Some more tiny, tiny ones, and then the last sheet, I guess, are the house mascots.
Ooh. All right.
See, Nat, oh, ugh, I can't even talk. Now, Nan is talking my language. She says they're so small that you need to put on your 5+ readers. See, so some of you,
Or
of
do
a
as I
certain
do.
age.
Take your camera on your iPhone and then just expand it so you can use it as a magnifying glass. Not that I've ever done that before.
Uh, use your phone
Zoom
as a
in with
magnifying
your
glass?
camera.
Yeah. Nick
It's
says,
like poor
nope,
man's
haven't
glasses.
seen that, but I read the book.
Yeah, go read here. Ashley, go read Harry Potter. Go read the first one. It's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Read the first one. See what you think. If you like it, you probably will. Keep going because there's like, what is there, 7 books in
I
total?
lost count. Yeah.
There's a buttload of books.
No, I didn't see a single owl. Carrie says, you reach 40 and it's bifocal time.
Wait a minute. There was an owl on the same page as
Was
Scabbers the
there?
rat.
Let's see. I'm looking.
I was like, now wait a minute.
I'm going backwards.
I need another glue
There is an
stick.
owl. You were absolutely right.
Yeah, he was a couple rows up from Scabbers.
Yep, there's the owl right there.
There he is. 2 owls. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Next to eat. What? Okay. Scabbers turns into Peter Pettigrew. Jennifer
Yes,
just
that's what it
looked
was.
it up. Thank you,
Yes,
Jennifer.
thank you. I could picture the actor from the movie, but I could not, for the life of me, remember his name. And there he is.
Isn't that a cute little unicorn, though? Of course, I'd go straight to the unicorn.
Is that supposed to be that that thing that appears when he oh my god. I'm going to start talking in like really loopy generalities because I can't remember all the terminology.
What is the, not Patreon, something like that.
The Patrius?
Patrius, maybe it's.
Patrius?
Patrius, yeah, something.
Like it's
Patrius.
not Patreon. Patreon. No, that's that website. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Patreon.
Nan says she wants an owl that delivers her mail. And Carrie says, unicorn for Jim.
I just want to go to the post office and not have the surly post office lady yell at me.
Why is this lady yelling at you?
She's just very gruff and unfriendly. She's one of our postal clerks in our town. She's
Lisa's patroness.
Patronus.
Yeah.
Patronus?
Patronus. There we go. We'll get there eventually. Sorry, folks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't keep track of all this stuff.
But are you saying that she's brusque?
Very brusque.
I never knew that was the correct pronunciation of the word until like maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, well, I mean, she's just very disagreeable.
It's BRUSQUE.
Thank you.
Yes. No, I thought it was brusque or brusque. I never knew it was brusque. Yeah. Just like did I tell you my paradigm story?
No.
So I've always been a lover of words, and because of my background, I never really grew up with educated people. So I had all these words that I was finding through reading.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would sound them out, and I would know what they meant, but so I knew what they meant, and I actually had a word diary. So as I was reading through books, I would either highlight the word or I'd write it on a page in a separate notebook, and write down its definition and the book and the page I found it on. So I've always been a wordsmith. I love words. So go back to my very first college teaching job, first paid gig. And you have these pretentious faculty gatherings and faculty parties where everyone is walking around with their pretentious white wine and whatever.
Fanny
And I can't,
packs, white
yeah.
wine, the whole nine
And I
yards.
was like, the paradigm this and the paradigm that. Uh, so, somebody finally took mercy on me and finally pulled me aside and says, "I think you mean the word paradigm."
Like,
I'm
yo,
like,
you can't come in here saying
oh,
stuff like that. You're
oh,
gonna
I get
rile
it.
up the whole crew of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Yeah. So paradigm. That's my.
Paradigm.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, Jim just flipped out. Wait, go back up on those comments a little bit.
yeah.
I was talking about my post office lady, and Jim says she's a
That she's a bee.
bee.
Yep.
She is.
Biatch.
She's
We're not
one
gonna say the real
time
word.
I had this
We're not gonna say the.
beautiful envelope and I was about to send a bunch of stuff to one of my swap pals and I decorated it and she did that thing that post office people do where she like typed in the address, she printed out the label and she went
Yep.
wah, right on top of like my
Yep.
design. I was like, ah! It was terrible. It was
Yeah.
terrible. And it was she had like this body language as if to say, "What are you going to do about it?" I was like,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
horrified. Yeah.
Yeah.
I avoid her. If I see her in line,
Yeah.
I drift over to the
Well,
side. And there's a guy
there's
that
some
looks like
people.
ZZ Top. I'm like, please give me ZZ Top. Please give me
Yeah.
ZZ Top. I don't always get him though.
Yeah. I stepped out of line just to go to Rose, my favorite lady, because that just drives me crazy.
Nick has a guy in her post office who made her cry twice.
Wow.
I would be like knocking on the postmaster's door and being like,
Yeah.
yo, get
Yeah.
him out of here. He's crazy.
Nick says she goes to a completely different one now, so she doesn't have to encounter him.
Wow.
Nick, you're not too sensitive. Some people are just
No,
jerks.
like if
Yeah.
someone's being a jerk, they're
Yeah.
being a jerk.
Exactly.
Jeez. Jeez. Yeah.
Yep, Carrie Paradigm. Yep,
Paradigm.
Paradigm. Can you tell that I was actually in Scripps spelling bee when I was young? Yeah, I was the pride of the orphanage. Uh, seriously, seriously. It was in the newspaper and everything. Little orphan boy qualifies for Scripps spelling bee. Yeah,
Aw. I
yeah,
qualified for a spelling bee once.
yeah. I won my local meet with the word. Get this, onion, Onion.
Onion?
Onion. No one else can. No
Oh
one else
my
could spell onion in the
God.
orphanage but me. I think what it was they were just purposely misspelling words just to get a kick out of just to nudge the nuns. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so the word I won on was onion from the orphanage spelling bee. Yeah, but then I went on to, I think the local school district word I won one was embarrassment. Yeah. Done. Done.
No,
Wow.
I have another. I
I
just
know,
got
but
a
I'm just saying.
that one was done.
Right.
I have this one with there's barely anything left in it, and I have one more glue stick. I just had to order a 6-pack of these things.
Yeah. I
So I'm like
True story.
ripping through them. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
True story. I buy them. I buy them by the 6-pack like you do, but then I buy multiples of them because I cannot be without glue. I cannot be without
No,
that
and then I
particular
end
glue
up using
stick.
some like crummy
Right.
off-brand. I'm like, this isn't
Right.
my Uhu. If I don't have
Yeah.
my Uhu, I can't function. That's just it's funny the
Well,
things that become
Lisa's here, and
necessities.
so I was waiting for Patty, but future Patty, this is for you when you watch
Future
the rerun.
Patty, yes.
So I'm going to switch my camera around, and we're going to have a look at Global Forever Stamps, the history of the Global Forever Stamp.
All right, and I will point down, and I will keep going with this postcard.
Those are my curtains. See my curtains?
Very nice, very
Yeah.
nice.
And there's my folder. So the very first year was, I think, 2013, 2014, 2013. And I think these were the ones that Patty was referring to, which is why I was waiting for her. This is the very first one and came in a sheet of 20,
What
which
year
made
was
it
that?
significant.
Those are beautiful.
This is 2013.
20, okay,
So
okay.
this is the very first Global Forever
This
stamp.
was long before I ever paid attention to stamps.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. But I do like these. And historically, this was the very first round stamp issued by the USPS.
Really?
So,
The
yeah,
first?
the first, yeah.
Hmm.
And as you can see, these are so rare, so scarce. I shouldn't say they're not rare; they're still out there. But I have this is the only sheet that I have been able to find, and I've only used two of them.
I've
So
never
if you
seen
get
them
one of these,
before. Yeah.
if you get one of these, you know you're special.
Hmm.
So that's the global. That was the very first one. It's not my favorite though. Um,
If you had to pick a
uh,
favorite out of all of your stamps, what one would
well,
you pick?
I couldn't. I don't even want to.
You're
I
like,
didn't.
nope, not going there.
Nope, not going there. And then this is the first of the holiday series. Um, this is the holiday wreath, which looks very similar to the wreath stamps that you don't like.
But so I'm lukewarm on those. It's not that
Yeah,
I hate them.
right,
It's like I want them to not be in production
right,
very much
right.
anymore.
So this was 2013 as well. So this is the holiday issue. And then but they tend after this year they tend to do like every 2 years, but
Hmm.
then they start rotating between holiday and non-holiday ones. So this is my favorite one. This is global warming, and this is the one that I absolutely adore.
Global
So I'm gonna take it
warming.
out. Yeah. So this represents the water
Whoa.
temperatures of all the waterways of the world,
If
i.e.,
global
the
warming is so
oceans.
bad, why do they make the stamp look so
Yeah,
pretty?
yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous stamp,
That is
and
a
this was
beautiful stamp.
2014. Yeah, this is my
It
favorite.
looks like a
Yeah,
tiny science diagram. Like who wouldn't want
yeah,
to get behind that?
yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah. It is, and so this was 2014, and that's my favorite. Uh,
They just made me really like global warming for a hot second.
yeah,
Look at those colors. No, it's such a colorful stamp.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was very thoughtfully designed.
Yeah, it's and then we go to what is called the bell wreath stamp. This was 2014 as well,
It's kind
and
of
I kind
like
of like this one.
it's kind of
I like
like
this one.
you know those little tablets that you put in your dishwasher that look delicious. I'm like, if I'm not supposed to eat them, why did you
Yeah.
make them look so tasty? They're so bright and anyway.
So you're eating the detergent now?
No, I'm not saying that
Okay.
I'm not saying that I eat Tide Pods. I'm just saying like if I see Tide
But wasn't
Pods,
that a
they look
thing?
appetizing.
Wasn't that like a challenge or something?
Some
That they had a
teenagers started doing it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
right.
ridiculous. But then even
Just like
like
the cinnamon challenge. Remember that one?
oh
Where people were,
god. Or it's like the five do you guys remember the sugar-free 5-pound gummy bear challenge?
no, I don't
Okay,
remember
you
that
got to
one.
look that one up.
Okay,
That
what is it
one is a
again?
classic.
Which one is it? What is it?
Look up 5-pound
Pound.
sugar-free gummy bear challenge.
Okay,
You will not be disappointed. You'll be horrified, but you won't be
I'm sure.
disappointed. It is 100% worth the investment of your time.
Okay. This is one of the ones that I really liked as well, and this was the moon one. And I thought this is what you were referring
Is
to
this
the other
finger moon?
day.
Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, this isn't. No, no, no. This is the one you're talking about. You're talking about the lunar eclipse.
Haribo
Uh,
sugar-free gummy bears, 5-pound bag. No, that's no. I want finger moon.
right.
Do you have
That's what I'm saying.
finger
This is.
moon?
I do have finger moon. Do you want to see it tonight or
Yeah.
no? Okay. Let me go see if I
Carrie,
can
you're
find it.
spoiling it. It caused somebody serious intestinal problems, and they documented it for like a couple of hours.
So this was
It's very graphic.
2016. I love this stamp as well.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
So is it a
Um,
circuit? Is it a round? Is it a
yeah.
round one?
Yep. Just like the others.
Man,
Yep.
you have the cool stamps. I want finger moon. Is finger moon
Then
round also?
I can go get it. I'll have to go to the tunnel, but I'll go get it for you.
We'll wait.
Um, and this, oh, these are your favorites. Not, like I said, I didn't mind these. These were the
I'm okay.
succulents.
Like I'm
Yeah,
okay. I'm zen with them. I'm okay.
yeah,
Like they
same
don't
here.
make me irate like some of
Right,
the other stamps do. They're okay.
right.
I like
And
cacti and succulents. I think they're just
right.
by themselves. They're very pretty.
And then we went to the poinsettias or poinsettias.
Great for Christmas, great for
Yep.
holidays.
Yep. And then of course we did the chrysanthemums this year.
Yes,
So
which I
that
like. I like those
is,
a lot.
yeah, I do as well. And so that is the history of the Global Forever stamps.
Hmm.
Let me see, Jim. Let me see what I have. Let me see.
Excuse me.
Bless.
Excusez-moi.
We'll have to think about it, Jim. I only have 2 sheets.
Yeah,
So,
but it was just his
yeah.
birthday.
Oh, it's just my birthday too. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna pressure. Now I'm gonna just start
Okay.
pressuring people to sell their stuff on here. The
So
Instagram takes
let me go
a
get Finger Moon. I'll be
wild
back.
turn. We'll be here. For some reason, it smells like burning toast in my kitchen, and no one's making toast. Should I be alarmed? Maybe it's my uhu. Oh, maybe it's this. Never mind. Weird. Oh no, it's my sweatshirt. Nope, nope, nope. It was my sweatshirt. Don't be alarmed. I'm not having a stroke. It was my sweatshirt because I actually I had this sweatshirt outside at a campfire in our yard the other day, and it smells like fire. It's so quiet here without Russell in the background. So this is my progress so far. Just messing around with some scraps and an old stamp here and a few things. Some packaging, some pieces of catalog, and some cut up pieces of Happy Mail that I've gotten. And let's see what else. Let's see some of this other stuff. Yeah, it was definitely my sweatshirt. I'm like, something smells like burning. Nope, it's my sweatshirt. It smells like campfire. Either Russell got kidnapped on his way to the tunnel, or those finger moon stamps are buried very deeply within his apartment. And frankly, I had never heard of such a thing, like a stamp that changes its color or its image with the heat of your finger. That's just wild to me. And I feel like I need to just see it to know that it actually exists. I need proof. I need evidence, people. I don't know. I think I'm just going to do some sticker slapping on the rest of this thing. There he is.
I am not in the Twilight Zone. I don't have a folder, so I may not have any. So that's now I'm
Really? So if the
yeah, because
folder doesn't exist, they don't
well,
exist.
not necessarily because I may have them in my little accordion folder.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
but the problem is I was so unenamored with them because I couldn't get them to work. I may not have kept any surplus of them.
I see. No
Yeah,
sweat.
because
No
I
sweat.
could not get them to work. No matter how hard I tried, I could not get them to activate. So
So either the stamp itself was just not a good stamp, or maybe you had a
I
defect.
was so cold blooded I could never generate enough heat to get it to change.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, No sweat. If you can't
But
find them, don't worry
well,
about it.
no, but I have just one of these left. I don't even. I have just a partial sheet.
Wait, what is that? When
The,
was what
these were
year?
jack-o'-lanterns. This was 2015.
Oh my God, how did I miss those? Those are beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. So four
Look at the
different
detail
designs.
on them.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I think that's one of the coolest stamps I've ever seen for Halloween. They're perfect.
See, and then I have them by little envelopes by theme. So
Mm-hmm.
it won't be in a love one. It
Do you
may
have like
be
a
in
space folder?
no. I don't. It will be under USA if I have one.
Okay.
But yeah. But
Lisa
then
says that they should have a glow in the dark stamp. That would
they
be
should.
so cool for
Yeah.
Halloween.
So then I have
So cool.
flowers.
Woo!
And then I have another forever.
I will say though, your organizational system I'm envious of it. That is very good organizing.
I appreciate that. It's
I
a
struggle to be that
long.
organized.
It's come a long way, but and the way that I look at it is, as long as you treat it as a work in progress, that don't expect it to be perfect
Mm-hmm.
until you find a system that works for you, because you can be so self-defeating with it that it becomes overwhelming.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So
I feel that.
yeah. Here is the remnants of one of your favorite stamps, the lenticular stamp, Art of Magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, and here's where I keep all the empty sheets so I can reuse them to send stamps to people. So don't ever throw those away because you can reuse them.
Would you be
No,
upset if
we're
I
out.
told you I got rid of all of them and threw them
Yes,
away?
I would. That would it'd be like a dagger to my heart.
I kept all of them. Yes.
Yeah, Triche, I did. I had a mood ring up until about 5 years ago. I used to love the mood rings, and they did change for me. But the other thing that I could not wear any ring that wasn't real silver because it would turn green almost within a week. Seriously,
No,
it
I
turned.
believe you. I believe
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
It's like those shady rings you would get at the carnival.
yeah.
Or carnival jewelry.
I used to love those mood rings. Those would make me so happy. I would still wear one today if they weren't so cheaply made. Because we have,
Maybe
all.
there's a
Go
thing
ahead.
there. You've got something that's like maybe there is such a thing as like a luxury mood ring, like
Oh
a high
yeah,
class version of the mood
I
ring.
would so do that. I would so do. I'd spend a couple $100 for that. Yeah,
Sterling silver.
yeah.
And I don't
Because
know what
here
the
in New York we have.
technology is that makes it change, but you know.
Yeah, I don't either. But here in New York we have all these markets like Saturday street fairs and all those kind of things where they sell all that stuff.
Yep.
Nick says she turns metals green as well. I think it's all the pickles that I eat. I had too much acid in my blood or something. I don't know.
I love pickles.
I love pickles. I just
Pickles make
bought.
me calm. If I could be having the worst day, and if you give me pickles, I'll just calm the
Yeah,
heck. I'll calm
yeah,
right down, and
yeah.
it'll be okay.
I just bought another huge jar of pickles for $5.39. Thank you.
Do you have a favorite brand of pickles?
Vlasic.
Me too. Me
I love the
too.
Vlasic dill holes, like the whole
Yup.
pickles. Yep.
And for Easter, I like those little bread and butter ones, the little ones that
Oh,
are
my
cut into
grandmother used
coins.
to make bread and butter
Oops.
pickles. I tried to make my own pickles once, and I just couldn't get it. Couldn't get the flavorings right. I mean, they're good pickles, but
If you take
it wasn't like
if you
plastic.
take your big jar of pickles after you eat all the pickles
Mm-hmm.
out of it, you can just get
Mm-hmm.
cucumbers and throw them back into the brine, and they'll, repickle.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No,
From a
I
used
don't
brine.
do that because I drink the pickle juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, you need to get in on the Pickle Rick Pringles. It has pickle powder on them, and I'm pretty sure you would love them. If that is, if you like Pringles.
I'm the I the difficulty that I have with the artificially flavored dill stuff is that it's usually so salty.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, and that's what
deliciously
I don't.
salty.
Yeah, not me. I'm not a. I mean, I like salt. Don't get me wrong, and I'll put salt on anything.
But this is
But
good salt.
yeah,
This is good salt.
I'm now into the Himalaya pink salt. Have you seen that?
Yep, I
Yeah,
use it. It's very
this is
good.
an. Oh, do you?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a new thing for me, or the concept of finishing salts. So these are big flaked salts that you would put at the very end of something, of cooking or like chocolates as it's setting.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yep.
So I'm discovering those things now. Jennifer, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we at Paper Store sell a set of finishing salts? For some reason that rings a bell. But anyway. See, I told you we only have 15 minutes left, and
Well,
you stayed the
gosh.
whole
And
time.
good for me. I have
Yes,
only, let's see, 20% battery left. So see how perfectly that works out?
yeah, it's meant to be.
I gotta stop. I gotta start charging my phone better.
No, it's I get so paranoid about it because my big fear is that because my alarm on my phone is my secondary alarm.
Mm-hmm.
So I set it 5 minutes after my real alarm. So in the event that I lose power or I don't hear my regular alarm, I will hear it on my phone.
Yep.
And so I'm just so scared of missing my alarms because I only have one bus or one subway in connection to make to the city to get to work on time. What's that little flag? Is that a stamp? American flag? Is
Yes,
that a
that is
stamp or is that?
let's see, USA Forever stamp, a canceled
Oh,
stamp.
cool.
Yep. I
Yeah.
just happen to have it in my bag of paper goodies. So,
That really brings a lot of interest to that card. Not that the rest of it doesn't, but I love the idea of using canceled stamps and just a single one is all that you really need
yeah.
to to make it really stand out.
Yep. Yep. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of canceled stamps on a
Yeah.
postcard collage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I usually just finish it off. I have a couple little stickers and things, and
Are you going to glitterize it?
um, I will, but I'm starting to do the
Not tonight. I
glitter.
mean,
No, 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 not tonight.
yeah.
I'll Mod Podge it probably tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
and then I have green glitter. So what I'll probably do is just paint. Once I've Mod Podged it, I'll paint the insides of these pieces of the clover,
Uh-huh.
and maybe a little bit here on this. I think this is a comet or a
Compass.
star or something,
Oh,
whatever that is, a
looks like a
planet.
compass thing to me. Yeah.
This is supposed to be a galaxy theme.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, so whatever that is,
Cool.
it's gonna
Yeah.
get green on it as well. Yeah.
Jennifer says, yes, we still have them, a set of different salts. Plus, they used to sell a block of Himalayan salt with a grater.
So what do you do with finishing salts anyway?
Well, like if you're making a chocolate dessert, like if you're making like fudge,
Mm-hmm.
you can just sprinkle it on the top as the fudge starts to set so that when you bite in, you know how you have those sea salt caramels?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that same kind of thing. It's such a big flake of salt that you actually taste it.
Oh,
And so
okay.
it becomes a flavoring agent.
I never
But
knew that
it's,
that had a name. I gotcha.
yeah, yeah. So Jim wants to know, where did you get that awesome Trader Joe's sticker?
I think it came off of an envelope that
That's the wrong answer. Okay.
Jim
Yeah.
himself, or
Yeah.
one of the ATDers sent me. And you guys know I can't. I don't like to throw away envelopes. I like to repurpose them. So whoever sent me I think this was from the time Jim sent me all of
Yeah.
those color in stickers.
Yeah.
Yep. So I've had it since
Yep.
then. Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, you know what? I might throw in the package for you. I might throw this little card front.
I will probably find a use for that.
Oh,
Yes.
are you kidding? Of course you will.
Especially since Halloween's coming. I mean, my
Exactly.
goodness.
Well, this is a Halloween care package, so they're all going to be Halloween themed stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, because you're that kind of girl. Gal, I should say. Sorry.
All good. No, I
Yep.
love Halloween. It's my jam.
Well, if I used to do a series of the 30 days of Halloween in September. So it used to always make me angry that, they would all do these craft projects during, the week of Halloween. I'm like, I need more than a week to get all the stuff that you're demoing, and then I can't get it done in time. That's a cute one. I like
Look,
that one.
I did not realize I have a Pusheen pumpkin. Whee!
Um, but on my craft blog, you can go and see all the ideas that I had for Halloween. I did a 30 days of Halloween special one year.
Cool.
Yeah. But I had a friend, her name is Amy, and she is like you, is totally into Halloween. So she was working at the theater, and we had one of the shows there. She worked in the wardrobe department, and every day I would decorate her desk with something new for Halloween. So that's what prompted that session on my craft blog. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah. But I took one of those styrofoam heads, styrofoam skeletons that you used to get at Target,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they're all glitterified and everything. And then what I did was I took Tootsie Rolls on the stick,
Like a Tootsie
Tootsie
Pop?
Pops,
Yeah.
Tootsie Pops, yeah. So and also I did one with what's the other one with the candy and the bubble gum?
Oh,
Uh,
Blow Pop.
Blow Pops. So I would cut. Just a second. Sorry about that. I would cut the sticks at an angle, and then I would insert them into the styrofoam skull.
To make them
And
like
so,
pointy so they would
yeah,
stab.
right.
Okay.
So they would stick inside and stay, and so they would have like afros of either Tootsie Pops or Blow Pops.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. But I'm a big proponent of taking stuff that's already out there and then just zhuzhing it up a little bit to make it your own. So I don't think you necessarily have to reinvent the wheel every time.
Nah, it's thrifty and there's candy involved and you're repurposing something. So like you've got like the trifecta.
Yeah. Or even just taking like a dollar, like a Target dollar, dollar section, something or another, and zhuzhing it up to make it look, higher
Mm-hmm.
end. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So someone asked a while back, I hadn't forgotten, um, my craft room, or my studio as I call it, is the second bedroom of my apartment. I have the equivalent of a 2-bedroom apartment in the Bronx, and it's rent controlled, so they can't jack up my rent only by a
Ah,
certain amount each year.
right.
And so this apartment has been in my family, my extended family, for about 35 years. So as long as someone from our family still lives in it,
Oh,
uh,
interesting. I never knew that
yeah.
that's
So
how it worked.
yeah.
Ooh.
So my cousin lived here before I did, and it got broken into a couple of times while she was here. She never really felt safe in it alone.
Yeah.
So I moved in with her, and then I just took over the lease. And so, but I have the equivalent of a 2-bedroom apartment for $1,200 a month,
Oh
which
my
is in
God.
New York is just unheard of.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
yeah. So what I
That's
did was I
crazy
turned
good
the
rent.
second. Yeah. So I turned the second bedroom into my studio.
Hmm.
Um, and then at one point I was renting space, uh, workshop space because I was working on bigger projects. So sometimes I'll still use that space, but this is where I do primarily most of my artwork.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm a half block from the train station, so I can get home at 3 o'clock in the morning and from work and excuse me, and not feel unsafe because I live directly across from the Supreme Courthouse in the Bronx.
Hmm.
So there's always cameras and there's always a police presence. But yeah, and
Nice.
I live 2 blocks from Yankee Stadium.
How many baseball
So
games have you seen there?
at Yankee
Uh
Stadium
huh.
or just in New York?
In New York in general.
Yeah, I am a National League fan, so I'm more likely to go see the Mets than the Yankees.
Okay.
But I won't. I'll watch any baseball game regardless of who's playing and what level. So, yeah, I've been to Yankee. Well, they to create bonds to build the new stadium because the new stadium, Yankee Stadium, was built directly across from the old stadium. They wanted we had to vote for it. We had a bond hearing and a bond vote to raise money for the new Yankee Stadium. So what they did was everyone who could vote, the Yankees gave $5 vouchers, so you can buy a $5 seat to one of the Yankee games and they're only good for like 5 years.
Hmm.
So and we each got 20 of them.
That's a really
Uh,
good deal.
Yeah. So I mean, they're cheap seats, but if you're a baseball fan like
Yeah,
I
if
am,
you're a
it
baseball
doesn't
fan, it's
really.
not going to
Yeah,
matter too much. A
yeah,
game's a game.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't care where I watch from, and to be quite honest with you, I'd much rather watch in cheap seats and spread out, and lie, almost lie down in the seats kind of thing. And I'd much rather do that to watch the game and be, unencumbered and unbothered.
Right.
Um,
Yep.
Jennifer says, if you send a square postcard, do you need extra postage? The short answer is yes. The long answer is it incurs the next rate of postage. So if it's less than a 1 ounce, then you need an extra 15 cents. If it's more than a 1 ounce or larger than a standard envelope, i.e., 6x9, then it requires even more postage. So that is the short and long answer to your question. Jennifer, which is why Carrie sent me the most ingenious thing. She didn't create it, but it was created by Hallmark. What Hallmark did was they designed a square card, but they put it in a partial envelope so that it would only incur wouldn't incur the surcharge. So it was an envelope that was only 3/4 full, but you could put your square postcard, your square card in it to turn it into a regular first class postage. Uh,
Oh,
so it
I
was quite
see.
ingenious. Yeah.
But you wouldn't be sending the postcard naked. It would just be in an envelope in
Well, it's
that
not
case.
postcards. It was a regular
Like
card.
a
It was a
card.
correspondence card.
Okay.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah. But what they did was they sealed. So let's say this is your envelope, right? They sealed the bottom part of the envelope
Mm-hmm.
so that you couldn't put your card in any further. But when you put it in like that, it stopped. So you had a regular sized envelope. Um, Sweet Garden Cakes has joined. Welcome.
Hello.
And so that you wouldn't incur the additional costs. I thought that was ingenious, and hats off to Hallmark for thinking about that. Um, Nam's asking Jim, did you go to the World Series Giants A Series, otherwise known as the Earthquake Series? That should be a question. No, she's a Dodgers fan. That's Nick. Nick's our local Dodgers fan. Jim just finished his coloring page. Congratulations, Jim.
Right on, dude.
Nick has been coloring through the Cityscapes coloring book, which
Oops.
makes my heart happy. So I think, just finished DC the other day.
And I think she was doing Toronto at one point this week, I
I
thought.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have 3 minutes, or roughly 3 minutes. We started a little bit late today, so I think we have probably about 5 minutes left,
Right on, right on.
something like that. Nick's doing Miami tonight. Welcome, Miami.
Man, you are like, Nick, you are
Yeah.
ripping through that book. That's awesome.
Jim says, Nan, no, he was a youngster then and worked that night.
Was there an earthquake during that game?
There was.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and guess that people still stayed at the game just because it was the World Series, right?
Probably.
Were they undeterred by the earthquake?
I don't know. I don't remember that, but yeah.
So there we
But
have it.
I'm a baseball junkie. Nick says she's ambidextrous, so she can color with both hands at once.
Ooh, Nick, can you write with both hands? Like, are you legit ambidextrous? Can you start writing with one hand and then?
I will have to
what I
say,
wanna
I
know.
don't care which hand she writes with, if she writes with both of them. She has some of the best handwriting. When you get something from Nick and from Carrie as well,
It's the
you
neatest
know.
penmanship. I'm like,
It
I
is.
can't
It is.
do
It
that.
just.
My handwriting's not that
just.
way.
Yeah. And Jim is saying, Nick, please post your coloring pages. We would all love to see it. I especially get enamored in seeing how people color my images, so I would love to see them as well. The nice thing about those, I think those are fairly quick colorings because there's so much detail in them that you don't have to get bogged down. You can just use complete swaths of color, and those will turn out really well. But Nick, no, you and Carrie both have such beautiful handwriting, and I love when Carrie does her not penmanship, not calligraphy, but her brush lettering. As well, it's just gorgeous stuff.
No, I have a postcard that came from Nick not too long ago, and I remember looking at the penmanship, and I'm like, man,
Yeah,
she's got some really neat writing. So
yeah, I agree. I did something stupid though, and I'm going to confess. I agreed to do someone's menu boards for their wedding coming up. And I'm just like, why did you do this? So I had to buy a chalkboard and chalk so that I can practice before I do it.
so
Yeah.
you're gonna try the hand lettering approach with
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
chalk
that's what.
paints.
Yeah. So I've ordered that, and it's coming to the theater, and they're going to make fun of me. But you know what? I'm there for 12 hours a day. Why not
You
practice
might
my
as
lettering while
well,
I'm there?
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And it's a big
Especially if you
enough
got
project.
downtime.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where you can pick it up and put it down at any point, but if it's a skill that you're not used to doing often, Nick says, "Oh, that's so stressful. She had to do that for her cousin's weddings." Once people realize that you have good handwriting, you can do hand lettering like that or brush lettering, and they try to get you to do all that
They're
stuff.
like,
And
oh
so,
hey, would you
hey,
mind
can you do
writing all
this for
this?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I need it next week. And I'm like, yeah. So if it weren't for
No.
if they weren't such good friends, I would have said no. But this is But then I say, well, if I'm going to do this, then this is my wedding gift to you.
Wow.
So yeah,
Hopefully you don't end up
yeah.
with that bridezilla bouquet incident
Oh yeah,
again.
yeah. Oh yeah,
That was
yeah.
like 2 weeks worth of art throwdown
Oh my
content. Was
gosh,
talking about
yeah,
that. Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And I still have the prototype of that.
Oh my
That's the beauty
god.
of paper flowers, is that you can keep them and they'll keep.
One of these days you're
Um,
gonna find a use for it, and you'll be like, "Oh, I'm so glad I was hanging on to this because
I just look at it.
you
I
know."
just think it's beautiful. So I just put it in a vase and or vase and just look at it, enjoy it as if it's real cut flowers. So yeah, I
So
do get enjoyment out of it.
we have 1 minute left,
There you
less
go.
than a minute. So
And you made it through.
and I'm gonna
Congratulations.
go pass out now. But thank
Yeah,
you
same
everybody
here.
for joining, and I hope everybody has a good evening. And whatever phase of the moon it is, hopefully this thing passes swiftly.
And tomorrow treats you better than today.
Tomorrow's better, right? Always have
Yeah.
tomorrow. All right, guys, have a good night.
Good night.